Aare for guidance, Reconcile President Tinubu. Details of how he made up with him. That's what we're going to look at today. This is good news coming from Aare for Gani Adams. It is the news of his reconciliation with President Bola Tinubu. Not many people know that he and Asiwaju have reconciled their age-long rift for many years now. Both of them have not been in the same political divide. During the Jonathan era, Gani Adams was in support of that administration and he was reportedly offered a pipeline protection contract, which didn't really take off until the Buhari regime came in. Throughout the 8 years tenure of Buhari, the relationship between the APC and Gani Adams was frosty, which made the OPC leader to complain during one of his birthdays that none of the 5 APC governors had supported him and they refused to send him birthday wishes. Also, when President Bola Tinubu began his campaign last year, many prevailed on Gani Adams to support the Tinubu candidacy as a Yoruba man and leader, but this didn't happen until recently when he decided to reconcile with Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. City people can authoritatively reveal that for very many years now, there has been so much pressure on Gani Adams to make amends with President Tinubu. One of those instrumental to the reconciliation is Senator Otumba Gbenga Daniels, who is friends with the two personalities. Many people are there appeal to Adams that as one of the Yoruba leaders, it will be inexplicable for Adams to be opposed to Tinubu, who is from the southwest, the zone he comes from. The differences between these two led to sharp division in the ranks of the OPC, with one faction of the OPC supporting Tinubu. This became clear when, not too long ago, the Oodua People's Congress, the new era, associated itself from the verbal attacks on Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu by Aare for of Yorubaland, Otunba Gani Adams. In a statement by its national president, Mr. Razak Arugudade, the group described the attack of the national coordinator of the Oodua People's Congress (OPC) on the former governor of Lagos State as unfortunate and very disrespectful. The Oodua People's Congress, the new era, disassociated itself from Comrade Adams, Gani Adams, vitriolic and ill-advised attack on the person of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Arugunade said the group was compelled to issue the statement following the deluge of reactions that followed Adams' disrespectful comments, also stating that many of which by association impinged on the name and character of Oodua People's Congress (OPC). We here again stress that Adams' comments are his personal opinion and should not be regarded as that of the OPC as a collective entity. Our advice also goes to Adams as what it is, and also goes to Adams to heed his advice and to seek forgiveness from Tinubu, as that was among the allusions in his unguarded outburst in order for peace to reign in the house of Oduduwa. We give this advice, knowing that this is not the first of such unguarded reactionary behavior, which we believe was a personal and deep hatred for the persons of Asiwaju Tinubu. Is on record that Adams had publicly stated that he would never have anything to do with Tinubu again, and he stated further that he would rather head into the bush than tread the same path with his former benefactor, he said. Arugudade also attributed Tinubu's problems to his love for Nigeria at the expense of Yoruba nation. Tinubu's position as a continued believer in the Nigerian agenda as opposed to the general wish of the Yoruba, and is a common fact, which mirrors Aare MKO Abiola and Obafemi Awolow's. Besides, Tinubu continues to support agitation for restructuring. However, his outed ambition has seen him become the object of attacks by virtually everyone, including those he made and others in need of cheap publicity. This we believe is a predicament Tinubu inflicted upon himself by neglecting his own base in favor of his Nigerian agenda. He, however, urged Tinubu to rethink on his strategy and tie up all loose ends back home before embarking on his Nigerian agenda, saying, as long as the Yoruba still remain in Nigeria, we have no choice than to support any Yoruba person who aspires to national public office. Our fathers have a saying that one does not neglect his own child and adorn the hips of another's with beads. There is hardly anything you can accuse Tinubu of that is not applicable to most other Nigerian politicians. The present administration's vote face change on the matter of restructuring and failed the subsidy is a good case in point. Well, but all this in the past as Gani and President Tinubu are friends also again. There is an indication that Aare of Yoruba land, Iba Gani Adams, had reconciled with Tinubu became clear recently when he commended the various reform initiatives of President Bola Tinubu, saying the president has started on the right footing. Adams, in a statement by his special assistant on media, Kehinde Aderemi, said the new move by Tinubu has shown President that the president is in charge of the policy, the direction of his administration. He noted also that the appointment of the service chiefs had reflected the desire of a president that is in tune with the importance of federal character and one that is ready to accommodate all the six geopolitical zones in the service of the nation. He said, I think President Bola Tinubu has started on a right footing and Nigerians are watching with great expectations. The leadership is all about service to the people, and the president has shown determination with the various reform initiatives he had embarked on since May 29, when he assumed the mantle of leadership as the president and the commander-in-chief of the armed forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, setting an agenda on the Nigerian economy and education sector. Well, Adams stated that within the first 6 months of the Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu administration, unemployed Nigerians can access a monthly stipend of 15,000 each for a recorded 10 million Nigerians that will take care of their upkeep and house rent before they secure employment. He said the stipend should be on 65-35 ratio. The 65% will go to unemployed Nigerians and 35% for children between the ages of 1 and 18. And the aged ones, specifically the senior citizens who have reached the age of 65 years and above and are not on pension, as well as physically challenged Nigerians. Now, the money can be generated through special tax from multinational companies and other investors in Nigeria, and a special revenue generation committee should be established to work on the modalities. This will reduce crime in the country and also reduce the spate of insecurity. And that is what we have for you today. Well, this one I'm going to draw the curtain. Gani Adams, you know, reconciles with President Tinubu. Oh my God, that's what it is. We are listening to Independent TV 7. Kindly click on the bell icon to get more notification. Thanks for listening.